I've got a question for you. Have you ever wondered what really happens during a C-section? Well, buckle up, because we're about to dive into the fascinating world of cesarean sections. You see, it's not just a simple cut and deliver process. There's so much more to it. Let's unravel this surgical mystery together, shall we? So why would someone need a C-section? Well, it's not just because the stork got lazy. You see, there are actually several reasons, and they're all about keeping mom and baby safe. First up, we've got dystocia. Sounds fancy, right? But it's just a complicated way of saying difficult labor. We've also got placenta previa, which is when the placenta decides to play bouncer and block the exit. Then there's fetal distress, multiple births, tumors, and various maternal medical conditions. The thing is, C-sections aren't just a convenient option. They're often a life-saving necessity. Now let's talk about the actual procedure. It's not just cut here, pull there, despite what some might think. First, there's prep work. IV lines, anesthesia, the usual getting ready for surgery stuff. But here's where it gets interesting. The doctor has two choices for the incision: vertical or horizontal. The vertical cut goes from below the navel to the pubic bone, like a zipper. The horizontal cut, affectionately known as the bikini cut, is exactly where you'd imagine. Once they're in, it's time for the main event. If the amniotic sac hasn't already broken, they'll do that now. Then, with skilled hands and precise movements, the baby is carefully removed. Snip goes the umbilical cord, and voila! A new human has officially entered the world. But don't think it's over yet. There's still the matter of stitching everything back up. It's like a reverse origami, but with more gore. So the baby's out, everyone's happy, time to go home, right? Not so fast. C-section recovery isn't a walk in the park. It's major surgery after all. Most moms spend about 3-5 days in the hospital, but that's just the beginning. Full recovery? We're looking at 6-8 weeks. That's a lot of Netflix and chill, but with more painkillers and less chill. But here's the thing. While C-sections are incredibly common and generally safe, they're not without risks. There can be complications, and future pregnancies might be affected. It's a balancing act between necessity and caution. You see, doctors don't just hand these out like candy at Halloween. There's always a good reason behind the decision. And there you have it. The C-section demystified. It's a remarkable procedure that saved countless lives, but it's not to be taken lightly. Next time you hear someone's had a C-section, you'll know there's a whole lot more to it than just a different way to deliver a baby. It's a prime example of how far medical science has come, and how sometimes, when nature throws us a curveball, we've got a pretty impressive way to hit it out of the park. Subscribe to our channel for more interesting videos on medical procedures and health topics.